Hi everybody, today is Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. My name is Payman. Welcome to your YouTube channel. I will be speaking the English language, then I will switch to the Persian language. I made a blog this morning and you could check the link. It is in the description of this video clip. You click on it and you could read it for yourself in the English language. At the site there is a translator, so you could click on that one, your preferred language, and check the resources that I used for this vlogging that I'm doing. Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi and Reza Shah Pahlavi the Great been criticized for making unilateral decisions, and it's good to be being criticized. Constructive criticism is really good. But the Western media were able to use it as a weakness against Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi to topple the Pahlavi dynasty. And I'm looking at Canadian politics, and it is very, very interesting for me, because we say democracy is rule of people. Okay? Not everybody can go to the assembly body to contribute in the decision-making process. So what we do in that part of it, what we do, we are voting for someone to represent our best interests in the legislative body. So what is happening? Let's ask a question. Who are the political actors? I'm not a political actor. The political actors are the people who are having association with influential people. And the media plays a very major role to shape public opinion here. Let's talk about the 1990s in Canada. There was no fear of communism. The power elite knew that Canada no longer will become a communist country, so they didn't need to provide social programs. Let's cut back the social programs. That's what happened in the 90s. And Mike Harris, the former premier, came with the slogan "Common Sense Revolution." It was very appealing to people, so he formed a majority government and he began to slash all social programs as much as he could. He shut down hospitals. As a result of shutting down hospitals, patients were dying in hospitals. These are facts that I'm saying it. And that became a trend for the rest of Canada. They were cutting down social programs. They were blaming it on the welfare recipients and universal health care that Canada has. And that trend is continuing to this very moment. Now, the target area has become two areas: food and housing. These are the two fundamental principles that people need to stay away. So, my rent is skyrocketing. I cannot afford to have a meal on my table. So what am I going to do? I'm going to work longer hours. I myself, I must work 60 hours per week. Sometimes I cannot do blogging. Sometimes I don't have a time to do anything. If it is a day off, I have a day off, so I could do blogging or something like that I could do. And that's it. The rest of the time, I'm always running, like an energized bunny, just running. But what happened? And you could see the resources that I'm using is from Canadian Broadcasting Corporations. I'm reading a newspaper article that a mom is paying 100% of their income to rent. There is a senior person that pays all their money toward their rent, and they are left with $100. They have to buy grocery, and it's impossible to buy grocery with $100 for 1 month, for 30 days. And nobody is doing anything about it to solve it. And they're saying it, according to Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, the situation is going to become worse and worse and worse. It's not going to get easy. The situation is so dire for past several decades. Young people are having sugar daddy to support them while they are in school. So there is a disconnect is happening here. And people who own properties, they're not calming down. They're escalating the situation. They're raising their renting, the price of rent that they do. So they have a really good lies, these people who own property. They say, well, Chinese people were coming to Canada and they were causing the housing prices go up. I'm like, oh, okay. Then after that, that was a very racist comment to say, because they didn't have anything. Why someone from China wants to come here and causing the price of renting go up? Then after that, they blame it on international students. I'm like, I thought about it and I made a blog about it. One international student must pay $10,000 tuition fees, plus all the other expenses they have to pay. So what is happening, again, there is a downfall about it, what they're doing it. The downfall about it is this, that less international students will be coming to Canada. And that has caused Simon Fraser University to shut down, to get lay off staff, telling them there is no program anymore. And that's a different category that I will be talking about it again. So how does that impact in Canada? What is Canadian culture is becoming? It's going to be a very, very different culture from the time that in the 90s I came in. When in the 90s I came in Canada, Canada was very prosperous, very flourishing. At that stage, during 1991, people were very kind. Now, I see Canada is becoming so less. It is a negative statement. It is by design, because Canada is moving away from neoliberalism to the libertarian political economy, and it's going to create more hardship for people to Canada to stay, to live. These are the power elite who are creating this nightmare for people. It is a true wake-up call for all of us. The way I have written is totally different than what I am saying. This is encapsulated format. So if you wanted, you could read it and say, okay, this is what's happening, this is what's saying. Look at the resources that I provide. It's more detailed than what I'm saying. Thank you for watching. I will speak in the Persian language. با درود و سپاس فراوان به کانال یوتیوب خودتون خوش اومدید. عزیزان، محمد رضا شاه پهلوی و رضا شاه کبیر رو همیشه کریتیسایز کردن که چرا اینا واسه خودشون تصمیم میگرفتن، اجازه نمیدادن دموکراسی در ایران پیشرفت کنن. و من اینو نوشتم، در بلاگ گذاشتم، تو دیسکریپشن این ویدیو کلیپ اگه برید به اون لینک کلیک کنید شما میتونید ببینید که چی هستش. همه چیز رو نگاه کنید و خیلی کوتاه، خیلی کم میخوام صحبت کنم. چرا اینا این کار میکردن؟ من الان که در کانادا هستم و میبینم و تمام چیزهایی رو که نوشتم بر اساس صدا و سیمای کاناداست. در اونجا برید نگاه کنید. کرایه خونه ها داره سر به فلک میره، چون دیگه ترسی از شوروی نیست، کمونیست نمیاد، کسی چیزی نمیشه و همینجوری قیمت های خونه داره میره بالا، قیمت غذا داره میره بالا و نبایدم بره. اینا از قصد دارن این کارها رو میبرن. کسانی که در پاور الیت هستن فقر و بدبختی رو برای مردم کانادا به ارمغان آوردن. خب این کارها رو میکنن و دارن سوء استفاده میکنن. من بنده باید 60 ساعت در هفته کار کنم، یعنی یک ماشین کار هستم. حق آسایش و آرامش و اینا ندارم. اگه یه روزی یه وقتی بشه میام یه بلاگی درست میکنم و میرم، بقیه وقتا باید برم کار کنم، هیچ ایرادی نداره، آدم میره کار میکنه. ولی اینجوری که من مجبورم که برم کار کنم، اگه کار نکنم کرایه خونم رو نمیدم، غذا نمیتونم روی میزم داشته باشم، این وحشته و هیچ سیاستمداری هیچ کاری نمیکنه که اینا درست بشه. همه این سیاستمدارا چپ راست هر کدومشون بگی وعده های خوبی خواهند داد به ماها که عوض خواهند کرد، بهتر خواهند کرد، ولی نخواهد شد، بدتر هم خواهند کرد و ما مردم این وسط گیر کردیم. در قسمت انگلیسیش یادم رفت بگم ولی خب در اینجا میگم. برای همین بود این بزرگمرد رضا شاه کبیر و اعلیحضرت همایون محمد رضا پهلوی یک اینا تصمیم میگرفتن، تکی تصمیم گرفتن در موارد بسیار زیادی 100% این کارو کردن، چون که نمیخواستن ملا و نمیدونم اون بازاری که فکرش اینه که از مردم سوء استفاده کنه بخوان سوء استفاده کنن و برای همین بیشتر این تصمیم ها اینا تصمیم خودشون میگرفتن چون برای نفع مردم میخواستن بگیرن و این همه که میکوبن تو سر ما این کشورهای غربی که ما دموکراسی داریم، ناشش این دموکراسیه. دموکراسی یعنی مردم دارن رأی تصمیم میگیرن، مردم تصمیم میگیرن. حالا یه سوالی میپرسم، آیا مردم رأی میدن که قیمت خونه ها، کرایه خونه ها، قیمت غذاها بره بالا؟ دموکراسی یعنی این؟ نگاه کنید، من واقعا حمله نمی کنم به دموکراسی، بگم دموکراسی رو بندازیم بیرون و یک فرمت دیگه بیاریم که مثلا یکی برگرده بگه این دیکتاتوری داره صحبت میکنه. نه، دیکتاتوری نمیگم. آیا دموکراسی یعنی این؟ پرسش دیگه، پرسش بکنیم ببین چیه، چجوری میتونیم از این بلایی که گیرمون افتاده، این پاور الیت ها افتادن تو جون آدمای معمولی من که میخوایم یه زندگی راحتی داشته باشیم. من چرا باید 60 ساعت در هفته کار کنم؟ 40 ساعت یه ذره کمتر بتونم استراحت کنم، ورزش کنم، کتاب بخونم، به والنتیر کار انجام بدم، به جامعه‌ام کمک کنم، کارهای مثبتی انجام بدم، نه اینکه بیام همش شب تا صبح بخوام کار کنم که پول غذا بدم، پول کرایه خونه بدم. این دموکراسی نیست و دموکراسی خیلی ایرادها داره، خیلی خیلی ایرادها داره و اون حرفایی که استفاده میکردن بر علیه سلسله پهلوی کاملا دروغی، که اینا که مثلا دموکراسی ما غرب اینجوری میکرده اونجوری میکرده. الان میبینیم که یک توهمه، دموکراسی خودش هم یک نوع توهمه هستش، ولی چجوری میتونیم یه چیزی درست کنیم که به مردم کمک کنیم، مردم تصمیم گیرنده باشن؟ این واقعا یه چیز خیلی سختیه که مردم بتونن تصمیم بگیرن برای آینده خودشون، که سیاستمدارهای سر کار هستن که برای مردم کار میکنن. سپاسگزارم.